Welcome back to Cossy Arsenal Podcast. My name is Cossy. Welcome back to a brand new video. Arsenal are looking to add one more signing before the window closes on the 1st of September. And we are all asking the same question. Who is that player going to be? Now, Arsenal have agreed a deal to sign David Raya. That one is done. But who's going to be our last signing of the summer? Will it be a striker? Will it be a midfielder? Will it be a winger to back up Bukayo Saka? Like Sky Sports are saying that Arsenal are really crazy about getting in someone to provide support for Bukayo Saka. In this video, we're going to be looking at all the confirmed targets in this month, and we're going to agree or disagree. As simple as that. We're going to be looking at every player. Do they improve Arsenal? Are they really the character or player in a position that Arsenal actually need? If that player is actually good, we will agree with the deal. If the player is not actually what we need, we will definitely disagree with the deal. Hit the like button, subscribe to the podcast as well. Help me on this one in the comment box below. We're going to be going through player per player. If you feel that player is good and we need them, just type agree. Just type maybe a name and then agree. If you feel the player is actually not good enough for us or we don't need them, just type the name of the player and then disagree. Let's get this video to 500 likes. Now, I've done a little bit of a tier list. It's not kind of a tier list really, but it's more of a ranking where these players that have been linked with Arsenal in the past 15 days actually fall on the scale of importance at Arsenal. Let's start off with David Raya, who Arsenal have agreed a deal for with Brentford. I really agree with this deal. I think David Raya is a very good goalkeeper, and Arsenal will get a lot from him coming into the side. Now, why I like David Raya and why I like the deal is simple. There's so many other clubs actually out there that have a lot of quality in their side. But what Arsenal have been lacking is that formidable goalkeeper and that formidable goalkeeping competition. I think what we are going to get actually is a goalkeeping rivalry, a goalkeeping competition contest that no other team in the world has right now. Raya is a very good goalkeeper. Like, I will compare him to Casillas if he can get to the levels where he will be starting for Spain. His ball playing ability is very good. Probably he's not been playing for a bigger team. That's why he's not been playing for Spain. But I expect him now to start for the Spain national team. Very good player. Very good deal. 30 million maybe. Brentford just did a little bit of a profit there. But I really do not care. That one is a very good deal. And I agree with that. Next one is Neymar. Now, according to a couple of outlets, Neymar is very, very available. Now, Brazilian, ex-Arsenal Brazilian star, Batista, actually came out and said the one player Arsenal need, the one thing Arsenal need in this summer is to sign Neymar. That is the player that is actually going to bring back the glory days at Arsenal. He will unlock each and everything at Arsenal. I completely disagree with this one. I love Neymar. I think he's a very interesting footballer, very, very talented. But I think his deals and his stories are more of political rather than footballing wise. Now, he's been linked with Barca. He's been linked with a couple of other sides. I just kind of feel like the Neymar deal is not one where I'm actually very, very convinced. I'm not convinced at all with Neymar. Neymar to Arsenal, with all his drama, the injuries he picks up, at times they are not even correct injuries. At times they're injuries that are, self-orchestrated. No, Neymar, I disagree. Dusan Vlahovic is another one that is actually on the market, linked with Arsenal. Sorry for that. I like Dusan Vlahovic a little bit. I really, really do like him. Now, I've said this before and I'll say it again. He has disrespected Arsenal, and therefore, potentially and probably, Vlahovic shouldn't have the privilege of putting on an Arsenal shirt ever. But if Arsenal need to be ruthless, if Arsenal need that big striker, that big number 9, and maybe at any point in time, Arsenal go, into that phase where we're going to rely on a striker for goals, Dusan Vlahovic is one of the few on the market that can actually guarantee you the goal. So Vlahovic, I like. I really, really like him. Now, I don't expect his deal to be very expensive. This summer, I won't be surprised if someone signed him on a loan deal with a potential loan option of about 50 million euros. Do Arsenal have 50 million euros? Yes, before signing David Raya, we really had 50 million euros. And I think Vlahovic is a very interesting profile. Romelu Lukaku, available. Chelsea have not even given him a shot number. I agree. This is a deal that would do Arsenal a lot of good. Now, Romelu Lukaku on a loan deal, 1 year loan deal, I take him. It's a good deal. Bring in that kind of striker that gives you something different. I've talked about the plan B, plan C. Romelu Lukaku would be a plan B. He would also be a plan C. He's got that ability to play very well with his back facing the opponent's goal, but then he's also got the ability to score some good number of goals. We've seen it with Inter Milan. We've seen him at Everton, at West Brom Albion. That's a very difficult name. I think it's a good player. I think there is a player there in Romelu Lukaku. The problem is that the politics is also ruining his game. But Romelu Lukaku, I agree, it's a deal I'll do. Kvaratskhelia. Again, this one I agree. Strongly I agree. Kvaratskhelia is a player that any side needs right now. He's a player that would play for any side in the world right now. He's actually one of the best wingers that football has to offer. But is Aureli De Laurentiis going to sell him in this summer? Will Arsenal pay 100 million euros? No. But I strongly agree, if Arsenal need to add some player, that player is some guy. That would be some signing. And boy, oh boy, that guy would be a goal-scoring, midfielder. I kind of look at him as a Mo Salah. He will eventually turn his game into goals, and goals. And the moment he can, the moment he gets into that caliber of 30 goals a campaign, he's going to be a player worth $1 billion. So watch out for Kvaratskhelia. But that one, I agree. If Arsenal really want to go for it, definitely go for it. Olise. Olise is a player I like. Like, I really, really do like him. But I do have problems with Olise, and I'm just going to say them right now. I hope you guys agree with me. My problem with Olise is that he is really highly rated, but the higher rating has actually increased his price. Now, everyone says there is a player there. Everyone says he's similar to Riyad Mahrez. Everyone says he's a good prospect. But 50 million euros for you to come and back up Bukayo Saka, we've not seen the best of Olise. For me, not anywhere close. I think there is talent. I think he's very talented. But for that price, Arsenal could do so much better. Like, we could do a lot better than Michael Olise. I'm one of those people that are not mad about Olise. I'm not really crazy about him. If he came in at Arsenal, maybe just to rotate with Saka, that competition, I'm okay with that. But I'm not crazy about the deal. I wouldn't go crazy as if Arsenal went to sign a player like Pedro Neto. Despite that, the fact that he has a very atrocious, injury record, I still like Pedro Neto, and I think he's a very, very good player. So, Olise, 50 million, I disagree. Lautaro Martinez, I strongly agree. This guy is it's time for him to get to the Premier League. I think he's a Premier League player. I think there is Premier League quality in there. I mean, let me know in the comment box below. What do you think? I strongly think Lautaro Martinez is Premier League proven, not proven, but Premier League material and Premier League ready. If Arsenal want to get the deal in, it would be a nice one. It would really be a nice one. So I'll take Lautaro Martinez. Good deal. David Raya, I have two David Rayas here, so just get rid of this one for now. I have two David Rayas. David Raya, we've already done that one. Mohammed Kudus, strongly agree. The versatility and his price is very, very good. I think with Kudus, it has always been about where is he gonna go? Is it Arsenal? Is it Brighton? He's for sale. His price is good, 40 million euros. I think they are settling for Ajax. And when Ajax say 40 million euros, you better run, because they at times they really sell the players at a very, very expensive price. Okay, Douglas Luiz, I disagree. Douglas Luiz, I strongly disagree. I don't think Arsenal need Douglas Luiz. We have Partey, Jorginho, and Rice. This is more like of a clickbait, in my opinion. Maybe if Spurs are really interested in his services, but I don't see Arsenal really interested. And now, for £50 million, Arsenal have already signed a player twice as expensive as that. I don't think we'd really need his services. Ansu Fati, I like him. I'll take him at Arsenal, and I will do a video about him, don't worry. But I will have to disagree with Ansu Fati's move to Arsenal. I think Fati and his injuries have actually blocked his game. Not a bad player there, Ansu Fati. But I think where we are at Arsenal, we have our own problems in Emile Smith-Rowe with injuries, Reiss Nelson with injuries. Unless Reiss Nelson leaves and Emile Smith-Rowe leaves, and Ansu Fati comes in as a replacement for both of them, I don't see why I would sign Ansu Fati. That is my take on agree, disagree with all the rumors around Arsenal and the confirmed targets. I see you right in the next one.